Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So you can see this bar graph that was part of this December 2024 IELTS exam. I don't remember the date of that. Students had shared this question with me. Of course, what is the special of this video? How you can write 7 plus band scores task 1, and how you can ignore repetition of, so these pink one are the repetition of words. If you repeat the same words so many times, then your band scores will definitely down. You can see magazine, sold, fluctuation, sold, dropping, magazine again. So how you can remove this bad habit of repeating the things? So of course 3-4 times, 2-3 times magazines will definitely we will be using it, but if you repeat it 10-11 times in your writing task 1 in 170 or 180 words, then that will be a problem for your band scores. Okay, so let's start, and I will be showing you vocabulary also. And if you do not have, because in actual exam we can't get this Google kind of thing, google.com, so you can just, magazine means commercial magazine, commercial books, commercial booklets, so commercial periodicals, or instead of commercial you use only periodicals, you use only sports books, so you can use these words instead of repetition of words. Okay, of course sports we can't avoid, because but here you can see sports is not so much time, so many times I have repeated. Now let's start this task 1. I will be telling you like how to organize, how to analyze the things from bar graph. It's important you give proper detail, but each and every detail is not important. Only important things you need to write down in the detail paragraph. Let's start with in planning time. Always read the question statement. Question says the graph below shows the proportion of types of magazines sold by a company in 1975, 1995 and 2015. So we will be given 20 minutes. Out of 20 minutes, first 3 minutes analyze the table or the bar graph or line graph, and then details and overall paragraph. So overall I can see, I am doing it side by side. So overall, first I have seen that there are 3 years. The black one is 1975, the gray one is 1995 and 2015. And there are 5 categories. We can see sports, food, fashion, health and others. Okay, so and here percentage information is given in percentages from 0 to 45. Now now overall what we can see here, so I am you pause the screen and decide. So here sports magazines in all 3 years, it is the most sold book I think, and these are the least food and fashion, these are the least sold books or magazines in this graph. Okay, on this graph I can see, and first number category is sports, and second is others, third is health, and then these are almost equal. It is not like that equal, but yes, of course this is the least one. Food, you can say food magazine, cookery magazine, cooking magazines, cooking books, you can say. Okay, and of course in detail paragraph you need to write, this is not exact 40, so just do it like that. It is between 45 and 40. You can write around approximately 40, 42 around, or above, just above 40 you can write. And here it is roughly 36%, and here you can say it is between 35, it is again 32% you can write here also. So before that when just write the percentage over here, 42, 36, this is your planning, this is your analyzing of the data. So here 23 you can write, or 22 you can write here. And what this is exact 10, this is also exact 10, this is almost similar. Okay, so it means you can combine these fashion and food for 9 no, you can't combine. Yes, you can combine because these are the least one, but this is black, this is gray. And but one pattern I can see here, it is same, only one fluctuation had come during 1995. Here it is going down and down only. Okay, so here you can see this. What is the percentage here? Mm, between here also 27 you can write. Here it is 20%, 20%, and here what is this? This is also exact almost 27%. This is, make lines like that. Okay, with pencil. This is also just above 30% or 31% you can write. This is also 27. So these homework we have done it within 2-3 minutes. Now this is the number one category, most sold magazine you can say, and others is also. And within 3 minutes you have to you have to analyze and then write full writing task one. And after finally last 2 minutes please do proofreading. Proofreading means reread your essay, reread whatever you have whatever you have written. So definitely you will get your own errors. And 150 minimum words if possible, and then write 4 paragraphs. And doesn't matter if your essay is going 170 or 180 or 200 words, but don't try to write more than beyond that. Let's start with introduction. How to write introduction for writing task 1. So before going to introduction, I will show you the synonyms for magazines. Sold magazines, distributed periodicals, circulated publications, marketed journals, moved copies, company's most profitable books, commercial books. And for fluctuations, variations, changes, alterations, swings, instability. If one fluctuation is there, then swing, alteration, change, variation. If more, then put S with them. Okay, now let's start with introduction. The graph below, I have written the given vertical bar graph, okay, or chart you can write, which compares the sales of different genres or genres of magazines. Okay, instead of types I have genres of magazines printed by a company in 3 particular time periods: 1975, 1995 and 2015. The data is presented in percentages. So this is passive voice line. So instead of repeating the same things, I have just taken out this proportion is here. Instead of proportion I have written percentages. So how I have given the sentence structure, you can write it in the same way. The green lines underline whatever I have given. You can mark it as a template kind of language. So now overall paragraph. So overall it can be seen that also you can write, if more words are coming like 250, 220, then you can remove these lines. It can be seen that, or looking from the overall point of view, only just write overall. Sports magazines were the most sold and liked by sports lover. Simple language I am doing it. So overall means you don't have to write figures. Fashion and health magazines saw a decline, while food and miscellaneous commercial magazines remained same despite temporary fluctuations. Okay, these were the least favorite books among book lovers. Okay, see this. We are talking about this fashion and health magazine. They saw a decline, and this food and fashion magazines were the least preferred, and health magazine we have talked about, the most sold and liked by sports lover. Okay, and miscellaneous means others I have written for miscellaneous. How to write detailed body paragraph? It's your wish. If you can write 3 paragraphs for different years, and then suppose you have taken this first body paragraph for 1975 and compare all the categories in 1975, and then 1995 paragraph, and then 2015, but I have taken category wise. So first I will be talking about the most important category, sports, and then I will combine these two and separate sentences for these two. Let's see. Analyzing the most popular and sold magazines, which was sports related. While there was a stable rise in the amount of sold, see, stable rise in the amount of sold sports book from 32%, almost 30, from roughly, see this how I have done mistake, from roughly 32% in 1975 to 42% to approximately 42% in 2015. Okay, now next, however, the least preferred magazines were cooking and other genres. So yes, it is correct, other genres. So I have talked about least preferred magazine, cooking I am talking about, but fluctuations which had this magazine, it is not least preferred. So and other genres, uh, other type of magazines, you can just write it, don't get other type of magazine which experienced a fluctuation only in 1995 year. See this, only in 1995 year, this one. The ratio was started at 10% and 25%. See this, first we are talking about food, 10%, 22%, and again 12. The ratio of cooking already it is written, then cookery books you can write, was started at 10% and 25% in 1975. The figures rocketed up to, the figures for others rocketed up to 22% and 33% in 1995 before dropping the beginning percentage. So here we are talking about this 27%, 32 around, it is 32 around, and this is up to 22%. No, it is not 22, it is 27% before. So you can correct your, because whatever I have done it, so you can correct it. If some information is wrong, then it will be a bad impact on the reader. Now we are talking about fashion and health. See this, down and down. The proportion of fashion and health kind of books had displayed a mixed type of ups and downs. Okay, these initiated with 22 with around 22% and 27%. So I have combined both the years in 1975 before experiencing a slight fall in 1995. Slight fall, see this, in 1995. In contrast, so now talking about different, in contrast, in the last time frame, in the last year, see this, Health Talk magazine sales unchanged with 20%. See this, 20% same in the last year. Health Talk magazine, yeah, we are talking about health. Now fashion is too much down. While modern fashion books continued dropping down sharply to 5% in 2015. I will show you my full answer. So this is introduction. Okay. This is overall paragraph. You can see this. This is first category about sports in black. In the red, I have combined cooking and other type of magazines. And the last two fashion and health categories, I have explained like that.